Social Zoom Factor, episode 47.
Driving results in business these days takes something special. It's a combination of the right info and the right energy. Pam Moore has both and is here to help you avoid the pitfalls and guide your business and life by leveraging and integrating social media, powerful branding, and digital marketing. Welcome to Social Zoom Factor. Now it's time to live life zoomed.
Hey there, Zoomers, and welcome to Social Zoom Factor. This is your host, Pam Moore, and you are listening to our special Friday edition, which is Fab 5 and 15. And this is the second episode of the Fab 5 and 15 series. What I do on Fridays is I share with you 5 things that I love, 5 things that are going to help your business and your life go Zoom. They may be techie geek things, they may be life things, they may be kid things. Who knows where we're going to go with this? But it is short, it is sweet, it is only 15 minutes long or less. And my goal is that it's Friday and you need to take time off with your family, with your friends. You need to get a life because you can't Zoom your life if your face is planted into your mobile phone, into your laptop 24 hours a day. And today we are talking about 5 of my favorite Twitter tools. Last week, we talked about 5 of the top 5 mobile marketing tools that I love that will help you drive conversions. And that was episode 42. So I encourage you to check that episode out as well. But today, we're continuing our discussion about Twitter. And if you've been following this podcast, you know we've been talking a lot about Twitter. And it's really because we get so many questions on Twitter. And it's one of those platforms that people really have a hard time understanding. And it's usually one of the last platforms newbies to social are able to just get a grasp on. But once they understand it, the whole social ecosystem truly starts to better make sense for them. So it is a platform that we are really passionate about, and it's mostly because of the business results that we have seen, not only for ourselves, but our colleagues and our clients. And we have helped many clients Zoom their business and just transform what they're doing online by integrating Twitter with the rest of their online marketing efforts. If you are new to Twitter and you really don't know where to start, I also encourage you to check out a few of our other episodes that will really help you get your arms around Twitter. First one is episode 31, and that is Twitter for Business in a Nutshell. That's a shorter podcast to just help you really understand what Twitter is. Episode 32 is Why Twitter for Business, and I talk about 12 specific benefits of Twitter for business that can help you. Episode 19 is How to Get Your CEO on Twitter. My answer there may surprise you with the advice that I give you. It's probably different than what you're expecting. That's episode 19. And then episode 45 is going to give you 15 things that the C-suite, so that's your CEO, your CMO, your CTO, your CIO, and any of your executives, business leaders, founders, what they need to do before they hop onto Twitter. And then last but not least, episode 39 gives you some tips and strategies on how not to be a twit on Twitter. And if you don't know what a twit is, you should probably listen to that episode. So it's a pretty fun episode. And so let's go ahead and get started. And if you need even more help, you can pre-register for some of the classes we have coming up. And there will be one for Twitter. And we will be doing a deep, deep dive into Twitter and everything you need to know to rock your results and your brand using Twitter. Just go to socialzoomfactor.com/ZoomMyTweets. Drum roll, please. My first recommended tool for Twitter is Hootsuite. And it is spelled HOOTSUITE. And all of these tools that I'm talking about today will be listed on the show notes page for this podcast at socialzoomfactor.com. And you can also just go to socialzoomfactor.com/TwitterFab5, and I will list all of them there as well. But Hootsuite is a platform that is going to help you engage with your audience, and it's going to help you actually be able to post tweets and be able to manage those and organize your conversations. You're going to be able to do some social listening, and you're just going to be able to organize conversations and your tweets and the people that are talking to you. And it comes with an app that you can download from your app store, whether you're on Google or you're on iPhone. You can go to iTunes and download it for free. And you can start out with a free membership to Hootsuite. And basically, you install the app, you can use it via the desktop on your computer as well, and it sets it up into some columns. And so you can do specific searches for hashtags and for Twitter handles or keywords that you follow online and different communities that you may be a part of. You can just manage all of those things that you're listening for. And you can bring in things like Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn all through one platform. So it's a great organizational platform. It enables you to also do the social listening and to do some basic analytics. So it does have some analytic capabilities, even at that basic level. They do have some upgraded options where you can upgrade and get some higher end reports in case you need those as well. And we use some other tools for reporting that we're going to talk about as well. But they have everything from an entry level, I want to just use Hootsuite just for me as an individual person, all the way up to the enterprise level. And then it also has some great collaboration capabilities. So if you have multiple people on your team, you can set up different roles and decide what person is going to be able to do what, who's going to be able to post content for what platforms. And so it really helps with team management and reviews and approval of content, that type of thing. And then it also has some apps that you can integrate. You can integrate things for YouTube and Instagram. Even Marketo is in there. So all sorts of things you can play with if you're a geek like me and figure out, what's going to best help you organize and manage and ensure that your entire social and online platform is integrated so you can make sure that you are achieving those business goals. And Hootsuite is definitely going to be able to at least help you do that. Okay, drum roll. Next one on the list is Sprout Social. And we love Sprout Social. So Sprout Social is another management platform, and you don't necessarily need both of these, okay? We use Sprout Social for ourselves, and we also use it with a lot of our clients. And I personally, for my own Twitter engagement, I use both Hootsuite and then I use Sprout Social for different features. But basically, Sprout Social is going to help you engage, publish, similar to Hootsuite, and it's going to help you with analytics. I love the analytics that are within Sprout Social, and I love it for our clients. If you are doing consulting or you are running an agency and you're looking for some really pretty and comprehensive yet simple reports for your clients, if your clients just want to be able to see the basics as what is going on and they want to be able to see that in a nice format that you can present to them well, Sprout Social is really going to help you with that. And it's going to help you track how are interactions doing, how is your following growing or not growing? How is your engagement doing on all of the platforms? And how is your response going? What do the demographics look like on all of your platforms? And it has some capabilities that you can actually help improve some of your support systems. It integrates with a couple tools that are out there for customer service management, that type of thing. And you can track your response time and all sorts of reporting around that. So it is a great tool. I think the best thing about Sprout is its user interface, and it has really come a long way. And they have invested a lot in just user experience, and log into Sprout Social and you just like how it feels. Our clients absolutely love it, and we use it with everything from small business clients, entrepreneurs, all the way up to some enterprise accounts we have actually using Sprout Social for their small social teams, because even within a corporate organization, you have smaller teams which are doing social for different products and business units, that type of thing. And a lot of organizations, even if they're large, they are not ready yet for a full enterprise application to roll out to all the business units when they're still adopting social. So don't be intimidated and think that Sprout Social can't work in a larger environment. It absolutely can. And we've actually seen it kick butt on some other products that are out there that tout that they're great for enterprise, and Sprout is just easy for people to learn and to pick up. And as I said, the reports are just amazing. In their basic CRM that you can also make sure you're managing those relationships and you're monitoring who's talking about you. You can monitor different keywords and you can make sure that you are replying and engaging and just being a good community member and really fostering and building relationships with all of those people who are just wanting to engage with you. So definitely check it out. And you can go to socialzoomfactor.com/sprout if you want to go directly to the application and check it out. And you can do the same thing on Hootsuite, and that's socialzoomfactor.com/Hootsuite. Drum roll, please. Number 3 is Buffer app. And this is one of my very favorite tools that's out there. And basically Buffer app is going to enable you to schedule tweets and posts to Twitter, to Facebook, and to LinkedIn and Google+. And you can schedule posts, and it comes with a little widget thing you can install on your browser. So no matter where you are, you can click that little Buffer app thing, and then you can schedule it. So what I like best about this is many of us, there tends to be certain times a day that we are reading information and we're wanting to curate that content and share it with our audience. Because for me, my audience loves the information that I curate. And if you listen to the other podcasts that I told you to listen to, I talk about that. And how I first got my start on Twitter before I had a blog was just curating the absolute best information that I could find out on the web that other people were writing and sharing that with my audience. So if there are certain times a day that you are reading content, you don't always want to just send 10 tweets of the best 10 articles that you just found and read and consumed and know that your audience is just going to love. So with Buffer app, you can simply schedule that information to be sent out over a period of hours or days. And so you can set custom times that you can send out that content to your different networks. And you can set specific times that it's going to post to each of those networks. And you can load multiple Twitter handles in there, Facebook pages, Google Plus pages, LinkedIn profiles. It's just an amazing tool. And again, similar to Sprout Social, it's just so very easy to use. Interface is great. And the Buffer team is just awesome people. So definitely check that out as well. Drum roll, we have number 4. This tool is called Manage Flitter. And Manage Flitter is going to help you in keeping your Twitter following healthy and growing. Well, so sometimes what happens, you end up following accounts that just go dead. So you follow somebody, you think they're cool, and then they wind up not tweeting anything ever. So it enables you to quickly identify if you are following bad people, maybe fake accounts, spammy accounts, just people that you really probably don't want to be following. You can easily identify those and then unfollow them. It also helps you identify people that you should follow. So you can do searches on different criteria, do a search for a hashtag, and then select numerous criteria and then follow some of the people who are tweeting about that specific type of content or keyword. You can do searches based on what people have in their Twitter profiles and then decide to follow them. And then you can also follow people back who are following you on Twitter. And it's really important with Twitter that you are making sure that you're following some people back, because many people will unfollow people that never follow them back. Now, I do not follow everybody back. I have a certain set of criteria for us to follow people back. It's up to you how you want to do that. There are some people out there who believe that you should follow everybody back. I don't, because I don't want to follow spam accounts. I don't want to follow dead accounts. I'm not there just to get my numbers, and I really want to follow quality people. And so you want to make sure that you are doing some follow backs, and particularly if you are just starting out with Twitter, once you get to following 2,000 people, Twitter will not let you follow any more people above 2,000 until you get 2,000 followers yourself. Okay, so at some point, you're going to have to clean up that ratio if you're brand new to Twitter. Now, once you get past 2,000 followers, then it becomes a little bit more easy, and you can follow, a few more people every day over time and start to grow that following a little bit faster. But tools like Manage Flitter, you can follow people, and then based on certain criteria, you're going to get a specific percentage of those people that hopefully will follow you back. And we see anywhere from 35 to 50% plus of the people that we will follow us back. And so that's really how a lot of people grow their following, is with tools like that. So I encourage you to check that out, and you can go to socialzoomfactor.com/manageflitter. And it will also be on the show notes page as well. And then drum roll, please. Last tool. This is the 5th Fab 5 Friday tool. It is Community. So community. And you can basically go to COMMUN.IT. Now, this is another cool tool. And this is kind of one of those nice to have tools that can just help give you that little extra edge to understand your community in a nice way and engage with them, kind of go that extra mile. We use this with a lot of our clients. But basically what community does, however you want to pronounce it, I'm actually not sure exactly the right way to pronounce it, but it will help you identify key people that are following you that maybe have been talking to you and you are not talking back to them. So it's going to tell you key influencers in your community that maybe you're ignoring or that you should reach out and say hi to, give them a little bit of love. It's going to tell you who are your most recent followers, who are your most engaged followers, and then all sorts of just other cool analytics that you can pull really easily. And the interface is really simple and easy to understand. It has some nice clean reports, and their pricing is pretty decent. Same thing here too. You can manage multiple Twitter profiles and have some team capabilities, that type of thing. Great tool for the small business and the large business. Another tool that we use with both small business all the way up to enterprise accounts. So that is the Fab Friday for today. There are 5 of my favorite Twitter tools, and you can easily link out to every tool we talked about today. Just go to socialzoomfactor.com/TwitterFab5. And that will summarize this entire podcast today, as well as give you links to the Fab 5 Twitter tools that I recommend. I hope that this podcast was helpful for you. So I encourage you to just check out these tools and see if there's something there for you to leverage and help take that Twitter business to the next level, because it's what you do different, far and above what other people are doing. And these types of tools are going to help you stand out from the crowd, because the better that you can engage, build relationships authentically by doing social listening and by responding in a timely manner and just understanding what's going on with your social community, the better off your results are going to be. I'm honored that you take the time to listen to this podcast. I wish you the best of luck. Thanks again. That's a wrap.
If you're ready to Zoom your business and Zoom your life, then don't let the end of this episode be the end of your journey. Visit socialzoomfactor.com/Zoom for incredible free resources and guides. And be sure to join the Social Zoom Factor mailing list so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next time on Social Zoom Factor.